Okay, how you going, peoples? So as you all know, I've been a bit disappointed in the end with the cam, and so today's quick video shouldn't go on too long, so bear with me. A couple of things I want to get off my chest. So this is the bike after I've had the cam removed. So a few bugbears with it. It's actually pretty good though. Enough of that. Idiots in cars with their crackle maps. Thought it was a gunshot. So yeah, so I've gone back to the stage one. I have had a tune uploaded to it. We don't actually get, so for you guys that aren't in Australia or in America or Europe or wherever you're watching me from, in Australia we don't get a tuner as such. I should have brought it with me to show you, but basically we get a map downloaded by Harley Davidson Australia onto a thumb drive, really. That's what it is, or like a memory stick. And they stick it in their laptop, they can do the tune, upload the tune to the bike, yada yada yada. That's all we get. And it's called Maximus Key Tune. Key being, I don't know, maybe keyboard keys, I don't know. Someone else would know better than me on that one. And they're hit and miss, they really are hit and miss. Now they've put a map into this that definitely rides alright. It's just off the bottom end, just the initial throttle sometimes can be like a miss or a flat spot, so you get bop and nothing happens. Same when you're trying to rev it, it's like a bit of a flat spot, but when you're riding along and it's okay, it's definitely 10 times smoother than the stage 2. Definitely lost a lot of power. You can definitely feel that. Sort of mid-range torque, because it's a big motor, we all know that. I mean, the 114 cubic inch is still there. I'm not unhappy with it, however, I am unhappy for where it is at the moment. So the problem I've got, I mean, grab a seat. The problem I have is the fact that I sent this into, I won't name them, a Harley Davidson dealership here in Perth. So if you're watching and you work at that particular dealership, you need to have a listen to what I got to say. So now I asked for a standard cam to be put back in it, right? And I said, while you're in there, you might as well do a service, because I was only about 1400 k's off of its 16,000 k service, and I want a dyno tune to maximise the stage one. Yep, no worries. So they go away, they come back. Yep, we can do it for X amount, which was still not cheap. It was over 1,300 Australian dollars. I said, yep, so that's a service, a cam, like a stock cam, because I never got my stock cam when I had my cam done. Stock cam and dyno tune. Yep, no worries. So yep, no worries. So I get a dyno tune, a full service, 3-hole service, and that. And I thought, you know what, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So anyway, bike goes in. They've got it for 2 days. Goes in on a Thursday, I get back on the Monday. So 2 working days, pretty much. Anyway, so they ring up and say, right, the guys picked your bike up, how do you want to pay bill? Yep, so have you got the numbers for the dyno tune? Silence. We didn't do a dyno tune. Well, what do you mean you didn't do a dyno tune? I asked for a dyno tune. Nah, we just uploaded a map. The map will be fine. Yeah, but that's not what I asked you to do. I asked you to do a dyno tune. You quoted me X amount for a service, a stock cam, and a dyno tune. I agreed to it, and you haven't done the dyno tune. Oh yeah, we're only going to charge you $1,200 and something dollars, or $1,270 instead of the $1,350. Yeah, but there's still no dyno tune. So anyway, that's a grudge I'm bearing with them at the moment. I'm not happy about that, because I just wanted to have it all running really well, really smooth. Look, I'm not going to name them, but if they are watching, you need to watch what you quote for, and then do what the customers ask you to do, and that you quoted in for them. And every time I get my bike sent there, I have to pay a guy, because I work the same hours as these guys do. I can't get the time to go in there. I have to pay $200 for a courier to drop the bike off and bring it back to me, on top of what I'm paying these beeps to do. So that I'm not happy about. I mean, it runs okay with this map, and they didn't even write on the key fob with the tune thumb drive what map they uploaded. So now I can't go to any other dealer and say, hey, look, this map, it's not, I don't know what it is, because the map that's actually written on there is actually for a 2-2, which I originally had with my, as you all know if you followed me, I had the Grand National SNS slip-ons on the stock headers. So anyway, that's it. So that's where I'm at the moment. So I'm actually going to go back to them and say I want that Dino Chain that I requested. Look, I don't know when it's going to go back in. And I'm also going to get my, I've had it for, a year and a half. I've had the bike for over 2 years now. I had a cruise control. I bought a cruise control for it. And it's been sitting in my bike bits boxes, because I have all different boxes for my different bikes of what bits and pieces I buy from, or what I've got left over. And yeah, so I'm going to get I want to get a dyno tuned, and I want the cruise control fitted. So there's going to be another $1,000, I can see it. But I'm not happy about the fact they didn't dyno it. But the bike runs good. It's definitely roundabouts. I could just ride around a roundabout like there's no lunging and jerkiness and stuff like that spin. But sort of all the bottom end power is definitely sort of gone, and where the power used to kick in about $3,500 on this thing and just go like a torrent of torque up to almost red line, that's all sort of gone. But you know what, I got the fuel economy back. I did when I sent it to them, I filled it up because I thought they were going to dyno it. It came back with like just only one bar missing on it, like off on the fuel gauge. I got 263 kilometres out of it, and when I filled it up I still had 2 litres in the tank, so that's actually not bad for 11 and a half litres, I'm guessing, for a big bike, big motor. But I know the tune on this isn't 100%, so because I can, when it gets a bit like about 22, 23 degrees Celsius here in Australia, it smells hot, like it's running hot. When I had the dyno tunes before, never had that smell. All you could smell was like a bit of fuel, because it was running a bit rich, for the tune and stuff, and the cam. But definitely smells a bit hot if you're sitting at the lights and the airflow is not coming through. But there you go. So still love this bike. I've always been happy with it since I bought it, and that's it. That's my video. Bit of a strange one. Gone back to a stage 1. The bike sounds great. It rides really well, and yeah, but not happy they neglected to do the dyno, even though I asked for it to be dynoed. Now I don't know if they just thought, no, it's only stage 1, why should I dyno it? Or they genuinely forgot, or the guy that actually took my booking just didn't write it down to be dynoed. And yeah, so there you go. So anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. And just one more thing. I just want to say thanks to all the guys that quickly watched my last video, the stage 2 to stage 1. There's only one for about a minute. Look, guys, I really appreciate all your input, all your feedback about, if I go back to cams, what ones I should choose. There's been some really good ideas out there, some really helpful hints and tips from a lot of people that have the 114s, whether it be street bobs or, fat bobs, fat boys, whatever ones you've got, and you've all sort of gave me some input, some really good some good advice. There's a lot of cams out there that we don't deal with here in Australia. The zippers were only, I think we get the zippers here, obviously the SNS. I think we can get like Redshift, but there's a few out there that have been named in my sort of in my comments, and people left me. Never heard of them here in Australia, so don't know about those. But anyway, I appreciate your time, guys. Appreciate your feedback. That was just my bugbear about not getting it dynoed. I'm going to get that sorted out because that's just the way I wanted it. So if you're new to the channel, thanks very much for following me, or just watching the video. If you're new, please just hit the subscribe button. You know, your subscription goes a long way, and it's free. I don't charge you to watch my videos. And yeah, and one thing I've got to do is take off that 114 stage 2 timing cover. Yeah. Go back to stage 1, or put the original. I might put the original one back on. Got that at home somewhere. Anyway guys, I really appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.